Alright, our next presenter is MINJI. And continuing with the Korean theme, she's going to talk about the Korean beauty industry. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to hear this. I'm sort of the type of guy that likes to leave the mystery of how women look so good a mystery. You know, like a typical guy. On the other hand, I am quite curious, so I kind of want to hear this. So one way or another, part of my brain's going to be able to say I told you so for the rest of them. So, let's hear it from MINJI.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Since there are a few people I've never met before, my name is MINJI, and nice to meet you. I really appreciate you guys are here to listen to my presentation for today. I hope you guys enjoy a lot. Lunchtime is coming real. If you look at these pictures, can you recognize they are the same one?
Oh my god.
These before pictures, which are on left side, were taken 5 years ago. How different do they look like? Do you think they look much more beautiful on the after pictures? So what made them change their face? This picture is the Korean movie poster which came out a few years ago. And what do you see in this picture? They are the same woman. This girl used to be very fat and have an ugly body and face before. And after she got plastic surgery and lost a lot of weight, she could get a job, boyfriend, and people's attention and everything. This movie kind of gives us lesson that women must be pretty, like me. Women must be pretty. What do you think? Do you agree with that?
No. Yes.
Somebody say no, yes. Yeah. So let me ask you some questions. How much do you spend on your clothes? It's hard to say because it depends on the person, depends on the months. In my case, some months I spend literally nothing, but other months I go nuts. I went to Buffalo for shopping a few weeks ago on Black Friday. And guess what? I spent $1,000 a day. Only for clothes, perfume, and cosmetics. I know it's crazy. Can you imagine? But I'm still waiting for this Boxing Day. Boxing Day is this coming Monday, by the way. Anyway, though, in Korean society, it's so important to dress nicely that interest in beauty is increasing. When it comes to shopping, generally women spend more money than men. Men used to show barely their interest in beauty. However, they have started to take care of themselves about beauty and attire. The average Canadian spends $1,800 on clothes per each year. It means they spend $150 every month. This is based on government study, such as Consumer Expenditure Survey last year. And while Korean people spend $300 to $400 every month, it turns out Korean people have twice as much consumption as Canadian people. This girl was taking a picture downtown in Toronto. How about this girl? This Korean girl, do you think she's going for a date or something? No, she's going for a walk in the park with these red high heels. This another Korean girl is on her way to school. Wow. She looks great. I like her style. Do you see any any difference between Canadian girls and Korean girls? Korean people tend to focus on their fashion comparing to Canadian people as a general rule, but obviously it depends on the person. When I came to Toronto at first, I was surprised to find that some of Canadian people don't care about their fashion at all. And some of them look like they just got from home. So I thought, how come they could go downtown in this clothing? They're so brave. I don't say they look bad. However, they don't care. They look like they don't care about their fashion. And they need only 20 minutes to get ready for work or school. But Korean girls need 1.5 hours every morning. So we need to be definitely diligent.
That's right.
If you want to visit Korea later, you will see a lot of people who dressed up too much. And even some people care about their dress and attire when they are going to the supermarket. It's true. One of my Canadian friends said she could recognize Korean people from their dress. And moreover, one of my teachers said when he stayed in Korea, he was kind of shocked because everyone gets dressed up too much wherever they go. They don't care. He's sitting there. Appearance is just about everything to Korean girls. One of the funniest things that non-Korean thing is a lot of people, especially Korean girls, they look into a mirror or something that gives a reflection very often to check if their hair got disheveled or their makeup got smudged very often every time. It's very common to keep a mirror into their bag or into pocket every time. And moreover, losing weight is very big deal to Korean girl. Even skinny girl always say, "Oh my gosh, I have to lose weight. I look so chubby." That's ridiculous, I know. And some of Korean women use diet pill even though it's not a safe way to lose weight. So that could be quite ridiculous to non-Korean. I know this girl looks very pretty, but she went through severe process of cutting her bone of face and putting injection and silicone into her face. So she looks like so fake. As you see, these are instruments for plastic surgery. How do you feel? Are you scared of them?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys have heard that plastic surgery in Korea is very common. It's definitely true. Among the OECD nations, Korea has the highest rate of plastic surgery in the world. 76% of Korean women in the 20s and 30s have undergone plastic surgery nowadays. Then there's a maniac thirst for whiter skin, bigger eyes, higher nose, and smaller face. Then what operations are most popular in Korea? First of all, double eyelid surgery has been the most common and popular in Korea. Even teenager girls already got plastic surgery when they graduate from high school. And getting a nose job is getting common nowadays as well. And operation on chins is not that much popular for normal people. However, getting a facial Botox injection is pretty popular when women are getting older. Honestly, my mom gets Botox every month. Then most of my friends already got plastic surgery when they are 18 years old, and some of them said it's quite addictive because when they just once got plastic surgery, example like double eye surgery, and then they want to get a nose job, and then for their chin, breast, cheekbone surgery, and everywhere. Let me give you an example. From this Korean woman, we can learn that plastic surgery can lead to serious problems, such as obsessions and side effects. She just got eyelid surgery and nose job at first, and then she was getting addicted to plastic surgery, and even she injected some substance such as soybean oil and silicone into her face by herself. That's crazy. So unfortunately, it caused severe side effects that is irreversible. And who pays for this plastic surgery? Mostly in Korea, parents get their children plastic surgery when they graduate from high school or for birthday presents. Then how much do this cost? Usually, double eyelid surgery costs $700 to $1,300, and getting a nose job costs $2,500 to $300, and operation on chin costs $1,500 to $600. That's a lot. Then who pushes women to do this? I'm going to talk about that later in more detail. It's unfortunate to discriminate for looks, but it's something that has become accepted by society. That's a shame, but good-looking Korean women are treated so nicely in Korea, that's true. To use my friend for an example, she used to apply for many companies, but she couldn't get a job for about 2 years. And then after she got plastic surgery, she could get opportunities to work for big companies like Samsung or LG. And when it comes to airline companies, it's more serious. Airline companies prefer someone who has great looking to others. So that's why every single applicant must completely care about their figure for sure. It's kind of pressure of society. And for example, if some girls want to get a job in North America, and if they are 25 years old girls, then they need at least 6 months internship experience. But in Korea, if they are 25 years old, they should go to the hospital for plastic surgery. That's absurd. And why are most Korean people obsessed with appearance? I actually think it's because a lot of celebrities stimulate desire to look great. It's a media basically. We can see a lot of good-looking celebrity as long as we turn on TV. And they always force us to have a nice looking. I will show you one advertisement in Korea.
팔자주름 있고 없고가 얼굴 나이의 차이. 팔자주름, 알지트로 따로 관리하세요. 알지트 프리미엄 EX 팔자주름 크림. 하나한 여자들은 언제 자신이 늙었다고 느낄까요? 59.2%가 팔자주름이 보일 때라고 말했습니다. 팔자주름, 알지트로 따로 관리하세요. 알지트 프리미엄 EX 팔자주름 크림. 하나한
She is very popular actress in Korea, and in this advertisement, she just said, wrinkles on face decide our looking age, so we better care about our face by using this kind of cosmetic. I feel like it tells us that we have to take away our wrinkles to look greater and nicer. Above this, most of Korean celebrities show off their radiant looks everywhere, every time. And as you know, nowadays, teenagers, without exception, admire celebrities. So I can say that teenagers obviously are influenced by celebrities. And they always look at celebrities and make them their role model. So I would say media has great influence on beauty industry in Korea. Can you believe she got plastic surgery when she was 10 years old? Can you believe?
You mean Mother Teresa or
Yes.
the child?
Yeah, no, she didn't. No, I mean it's a lie because it's a lie. She is very influential woman in the world, even though she really doesn't care about what she looks like. I don't think there's a solution for Korea since it's just our culture. But however, we need to know outer beauty will go quickly, but inner beauty is something we cannot change, and it will remain with us forever. Lastly, I would like to say that it matters more what's in a woman's face than what's on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Minji. After that presentation, I feel pretty. Which is a very strange thing for a guy to feel. So while I sort out my feelings there, let's get some judges' comments.
I really enjoyed your presentation, Minji. I like the way that you started out just introducing yourself and saying thank you. Nice way to begin. And I also loved your slides at the beginning. That was the first one was really creative, and then the one of all the different faces. So it brought us right into that. And you had a lot of excellent information and good facts, and also the way you compared Canadian women versus Korean women. And I also enjoyed how you were honest and funny too when you talked about how much you spent in Buffalo on the Black Friday trip, and even about your mom having Botox. So good for you. It shows you're a real person. That was good. In terms of what to improve, it's interesting. I was sitting here thinking, but I've got all these questions. Why are Korean girls doing all this and spending so much money, and where does it come from? And then all of a sudden, you started answering all those questions. So, and I had written down here, where's the money coming from, and are their parents okay with this? And then you told us where the money, their parents give the
Because
money.
everything is cheaper than Korea, so my mom always say buy this.
Yeah, so the parents are behind it. So, so in terms of the flow, I thought that, which and Andrew and I were just saying, that's really, I think, one of the most challenging parts of a presentation that takes hours and hours to put together. But I thought that you did overall a very good job. I just have one comment. There were a couple times when you didn't have a slide up behind you, and it's always nice when you're talking just to make sure there's something up there in the background. And in terms of what I remember, I think I'm going to remember that in Korea, parents often give cosmetic surgery as a gift for high school graduation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would agree that it was just sort of a nice combination of personal story, opinion, and statistics. It just seemed to be very smooth and run together. Very nice balance between sort of beauty and then even ugliness. It was just kind of had a nice flow to it, with a lot of humor as well, which was really nice. And I would agree, it's good to hear those statistics, 76% of women, I mean, that's an amazing statistic. I kind of like the fact that the pictures were great, but you didn't seem to be overly reliant on the pictures. We were sort of focused more on you, and you were speaking to the audience, and that was really good. I know you've been coughing lately, and I noticed you didn't cough once, so that was really great. Thank you.